Potential military showdown between China and Taiwan a day after House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's controversial trip to the island. A new video this morning showing China firing multiple missiles around Taiwan, part of an unprecedented number of military drills as tensions reach their highest level in more than 2 decades. The last time China held drills near Taiwan was in the mid-90s, and this time they're closer to the island than ever, which could threaten the global supply chain if the situation escalates. Now, this is a very active situation we've been following while you were sleeping. Washington, of course, watching this very closely. And Tom Dempsey is live on Capitol Hill with more. Tom?
Good morning, Adrian. Yeah, this morning, fallout from the House Speaker's trip to Taiwan has led to test missiles being launched by the Chinese military, as well as the military sending up fighter jets and warplanes into the sky. China is really trying to show a show of force following that trip to Taiwan by House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, with leaders in China still outraged that a high-level American leader would visit the island of Taiwan. This morning, new video from Chinese state media shows live fire and live rounds of missiles being fired up into the air. At one point, we even see a simulation of where they might hit targets around Taiwan. These exercises mark the first time since 1996 that China has fired missiles into waters off Taiwan. But this morning, guys, the U.S. is really downplaying all this, saying it does not support Taiwan independence. Here you can actually see a map of the military exercises being done this morning by the Chinese military off the coast of Taiwan. Aside from missile tests and sending up warplanes, there's also reports of China blocking some imports of food to the island. This all comes as House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has stopped in South Korea as part of this trip to Asia for her. She plans to speak with top leaders there about the ongoing threat from North Korea, which has conducted more and more missile tests of its own. Speaking to reporters this morning, Pelosi highlighted the bond between South Korea and the United States.
The U.S.-Korea relationship is very strong, and we learned from each other. A relationship that began from urgency and security many years ago has become the warmest of friendships.
And later this morning, as part of this trip, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi could visit the border area between South Korea and North Korea. And if she does do that, she'll actually be the highest level American leader to do so, to visit the border, since President Donald Trump did so in 2019.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.